People are actually arguing over the skin color of Christ. Stop it. The argument you're having is a lie perpetuated by Satan himself. There is one race, many colors. And I'm going to prove to you that there isn't multiple races. God created two people in his image, and he told them to be fruitful and multiply. So their children had children, and their children had children, and so forth, until the world was reduced to 8 people when God sent the flood. And then they multiplied a number until the Tower of Babel. But we're going to get back to that in a minute. We all have pigment in our bodies called melanin. Depending on different variables, in the most simple terms, melanin produces different shades of the one main skin color that we all possess. Several genes control the amount of melanin that's produced, and that's what makes the variability in the skin shade. One couple can produce a wide variety of skin shades in just one generation. So let's say capital A and capital B symbolizes the genes that are coded for large amounts of melanin, while little a and little b symbolizes the genes coded for small amounts of it. Let's say mom and dad produce a child, and they both contribute capital A and capital B genes. Together, they're going to have a baby that has capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B. This baby would have a lot of melanin and would have very dark skin. But let's say dad contributes capital A, capital B, and mom contributes little a, little b. This baby will have a middle brown shade, the combination of capital A, capital B, little b. And this combination represents a majority of the world's population. And if each person is capital A, capital B, little b, the combinations that can be produced in their children could result in an extremely wide range of skin shades in only one generation. Since Adam and Eve were the first people ever, it's obvious that God placed in them genes that can produce all different shades of skin that we see today. This combination of genes was present in Noah and the 7 other people that were with him in the ark. Now here's where it gets interesting. God dispersed people at the Tower of Babel and isolated gene pools, and different cultures formed in different locations, with certain features like skin shade amongst other features becoming predominant. Here are examples of twins who were born with different skin colors. New York Post: meet the biracial twins no one believes are sisters. USA Today: they look so different. Meet England's biracial twins. Adorable twins with different skin colors celebrate first birthday. Twins with different skin color, one black and one white. Satan has the world fighting over something that doesn't exist. You can't tell someone's skin color by taking a sample of their blood. If you stumbled on a crime scene with blood everywhere, but no body, you would never know the victim's skin color by their blood only. You would have to find out who they are by looking at their family tree. You would have to look at who they're related to. That still doesn't guarantee they're going to have that same skin color. There's no other way to know. Race segregation by skin color is a lie made by Satan that has fueled hatred for so long, and it's still working. We have it on DMV or license forms. As a matter of fact, if you're filling out any form that's asking for your race, you can bet on it that it's a government form. Societies use so-called race to establish and justify systems of power, of privilege, disenfranchisement, and oppression, and it's all based on a lie. Who can lie better than Satan himself? In this age of technology, this information, this racial lie, is available to every person with internet access, and it's easily verifiable, yet the majority of the Earth's population believes that race by skin color exists. It exists in only one way, and that is that we classify people according to the color of their skin and then label it a race. How much melanin is within their body? We are one race, many colors. Stop fighting over what race Jesus is, because he's divine, yet a part of the one human race. And it's a fact that we can only speculate on the color of Jesus' skin, but none of us know for sure. I've always believed Jesus had brown skin, and I always thought one would have to be naive to think Jesus had white skin, but I don't know, because all the shades of skin existed back then too. And I don't care. Whatever his skin color was, it didn't make him live a perfect life. His skin color didn't make him die a perfect death, and his skin color didn't help him ascend into the heavenly sanctuary. Just like our skin color doesn't make us do anything that we do. There are things that we do that are cultural, but it has nothing to do with race, because there is only one race, the human race. That being said, for those of you who don't like certain colors of skin, which is evil to its core, Wouldn't it be terrible to have a racial bias within you? And the first time you meet Jesus, you're surprised because his skin color is one that you don't like? Then what? It's a very good reason to start loving all skin colors if you don't already. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there isn't racism. Racism is very real, but it's perpetuated by a lie. People absolutely do hate people because of the color of their skin, but that doesn't make their race. What an evil genius strategy Satan whispered in the ears of mankind with the goal to keep people from a relationship with Christ and out of heaven by helping them hate each other over being a different colored human, having a different pigment to their skin. Should these two hate each other? Absolutely not. They are part of the same race, the human race. Prove me wrong. God bless you, family. Thank you for watching.